How are you?
Good.
Mary Frances Rudy lives in a historic Nashville home, and she's asked us to come take a look at her outdoor living and entertaining area, see if we can't give it a more modern touch.
What I'd love to see, one, all this firewood gone, and
And then another issue that I've got is in several of the places the squirrels have gotten into my wicker.
so the idea was to do a sectional, okay? It's transitional outdoor furniture.
It's a great shape
It's not
to it.
too modern, it's not too classic, it's just middle of the road.
I think all the pieces of the puzzle are coming together. Each one of us have our own part to play, and so it's really starting to look great.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Pearson Company is my dream. I get to live it every day, along with my talented team of designers.
You never know what's going to come in the door or who you're going to work with.
What I love doing is being that person that can walk in and say, absolutely, I get your dream, and we can make it happen.
I'm the new kid on the block, and I'm looking forward to blowing people's minds.
I've never been in a place that was as creative as this environment is.
I had a phone call today. One of our favorite clients, guess who? Favorite client.
Mary Frances.
You know me well. So Mary Frances calls with a dilemma. Basically, she's having an event at her house, but above all, I think she just really wants to change outdoor furniture.
Interesting. Oh, fun.
So it's going to be an all skate, which means everybody, I'm going to need you, because guess what? We have 2 weeks.
She has a lot of outdoor space.
2 weeks.
She does. She's got a lot of different areas out there.
It's going to be fun. Any questions?
No.
And then we're out of here.
Hi, guys.
Hey there.
How are you?
Good.
Wonderful to see you.
I've known Jonathan for years, and he and I get along great, and I've seen what he's done, not only in my house, but other places, and I like his style. I feel real comfortable with him, and I feel I can trust that he will do what I need him to do.
This is beautiful.
Thank you. I dreamed on this spot for years, so I'm really glad you like it.
And I mean, I even love some of the furniture that you have. Because it's not, so I have a feeling you're wanting to do it for a function. But our biggest issue is going to be dealing with this firewood.
Yeah.
That firewood, it's just got to go. I mean, you know, I could understand a few hundred logs, but I think we got a few thousand logs.
We got to find a better home.
Well, I just don't want to get rid of my firewood, guys.
I mean, if you're telling me this firewood has got to stay.
Surely, y'all come up with a creative way. You come up with something.
Plan.
All right. Well, what I want to do, I want to talk about this main area. I love this. I like the enclosure. It's kind of that indoor-outdoor. You know, I'm sure you use this in the wintertime.
A lot. And I'll tell you what we do. In the summertime, it's used, and so we love it out here. But one of the problems I have is when I have a party, I have a lot of people.
You do. I've been to your parties.
So I need more seating. You know, we're finding, trying to get more people. This is a real focal point, and lots of people like to sit in front of the fire. In the summertime, it's still the same.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I love this room.
Yeah.
I love this room. I've been here when it rains, I've been here when it's beautiful, and I've been here when it snows. I want to come up with some sort of, have you seen when they add a drape? It's either done with netting, but it's a way for the room to have a little bit more. You can kind of break the wind, close it off. You can keep mosquitoes out in the summer. The perfect solution for protecting this area from the elements is adding a mesh curtain. And when not in use, it's simply pulled back and it's completely out of the way.
And then another issue that I've got is even over here, is you're going to see in several of the places the squirrels have gotten into my wicker. And they hide their nuts in there, and then when they can't get them out because they're under the cushions, they chew through the wicker. So whatever I get,
Okay, and this is real wicker. That's part of the dilemma. Okay, this
I've got to get something that'll hold up.
Okay, we can do that. This is one of my favorite areas because I know how you brought this fountain back.
I did. Got it from China.
Okay. And I know this area is important to you, and what I'd love to see, one, all this firewood gone, hint.
The space that we get to work with here it's absolutely beautiful. Such care was taken into the architecture and pieces that Mary Frances brought from overseas, and so It's going to be a joy to not only work with her, but to finish this space out and make it look beautiful.
This whole area can be a little bit more of an opportunity for you to really entertain, have an event here.
Well, speaking of entertaining, you do know that I've got a party coming up quick.
Yes, you told
so
us.
I do need this done pretty quick.
Yeah.
Jonathan's not real happy about the fact that I want this done in just a few weeks. But I've got a party coming up, and that's just the way life goes. You've got to get it done quick.
I really love the space down here.
Thank you. But now I tell you, when I first came here, there was a hammock in the yard.
Okay.
And that is one thing I really miss, is because sometimes after you've been working in the yard all day, you just want to lay down and take a little nap.
Right.
And there's nowhere to really take a nap.
Right. Mary Frances had a hammock that she really loved, and I actually like the idea of that. But I think we need to kind of make it a bit more functional, make it more of a floating bed, let's say.
Maybe we work up an idea for something that swings.
I think we do. I think, we'll find one of those beds.
I'm probably most looking forward to the swinging bed. I think that's just going to be different, and I know the kids are going to love it, and I'm going to love it.
And then I would like to do something more back here. Again, I don't think you're taking advantage of the great architecture that you've done with the brick. And you've done these beautiful arched patterns. And I think we need to come up with an idea to embellish it a bit more, okay?
This is going to be a big project. It's really about two components. We're going to be selecting furniture, the right layout for 3 areas. And there's also a large, dramatic gardening component.
So in order to pull this off in 2 weeks, we've got to jump on it, which means we got to get a layout done, pick out the furniture that's going to work in the space, and come up with a solution for the firewood. And then once we pull together light fixtures and accessories and the things that make it feel homey, we've got it done. Jonathan and I are meeting with Mary Frances to help her select fabrics and furniture for her outdoor living area.
This is the idea when we were over there meeting, and how to lay it out a little differently, taking all of these living spaces, getting them to kind of communicate and be, or at least get them to complement each other, but have some uniqueness.
I think the challenge for Mary Frances's backyard is to create one cohesive look where everything makes sense together, and yet each sitting area kind of has its own statement and is unique.
Well, where is the firewood?
The firewood has now been relocated to these areas.
Well, now what are these things?
This is what I came up with, but Brad did a great job at laying it out and giving some details.
Yeah. I think what we've come up with is the idea to create almost like bookcases. We want it to look nice in her backyard and be aesthetically pleasing, but we also want it to have form and function. So she can use the wood, she has access to it, but we can also store it high and get it out of the way. And I think in the end it's going to look great, but it's going to work for her.
Well, then now let's move into maybe talking about the furniture. So let's go up here to really my favorite area. So the idea was to do a sectional, okay?
I want Mary Frances's outdoor furniture to look amazing. However, we have a squirrel issue. We're going to prevent that by adding a thicker woven plastic outdoor furniture that can really withstand the elements and those squirrels.
The great thing about this is it comes in great pieces. It comes in the sectional, so we can definitely make it a sectional. They'll all be separate, but have connectors, so it keeps them together.
The sectional sofa looks very nice. I think I'm really going to enjoy the additional seating that's going to give me underneath my porch.
The only moving, piece right now is this hanging bed.
Oh.
So here are some
me about
options.
That's one thing I really want.
Now we can add cushions. Okay.
Mary Frances misses her hammock, and so we're going to take it up a notch and we're going to put in an outdoor hanging bed. It's something that anyone can do. You just attach ropes to the frame of an outdoor bench and then hang it.
So the idea is here, you're seeing all these little squares and rectangles. I want to kind of add a little bit more planning back there. Now that we've been able to remove the firewood and kind of get it out of the way, put in some cool containers. And they have great, like square ones for these areas. We have rectangle, different sizes.
And they all match.
This is fun because we get to do the whole idea of fabrics, furniture, and accessories, but outdoors, and make it look amazing. So it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for us, but very doable. Today we brought Mary Frances Rudy to one of my favorite outdoor furniture stores. And it's where they have the squirrel-proof wicker I've been talking about.
It's weather resistant, it's durable, it's UVA resistant, all that good stuff. It's basically a woven plastic, so it's very, very durable. No squirrels can get in. Now the cushions might be a different problem, but
yeah, they carry them off actually.
Exactly. So it's a wonderfully made product, very durable.
The only thing that I think I'm concerned about is something you've mentioned to me, is that iron, and you may can help us on this,
yes.
Okay? The debate is iron versus a chair like what Brad's sitting in. And Brad, you're sitting in it, so I know you're going to tell me how it sits, but
it's great. I mean, it's comfortable, and it does exactly what we talked about in the meeting, where you didn't want to have a cushion if you don't have to.
Because I don't want to have to be taking them in and out.
Right. And it does just that, whereas, you know, the iron chairs, we do have to have a cushion in them.
And I love that because it's transitional outdoor furniture.
When it comes to choosing outdoor furniture, it's really important to select the right materials because you want it to last for years. So wrought iron, aluminum, even a composite material that looks like wicker, they're all good choices and they will stand up to the elements.
And there's some other things in here like some clocks and other accessories. Again, they play to the outdoors, and one thing we love is really adding the accessories to the room, giving the room a bit of character, and this is really outdoor room space. So,
you know, we've got this party coming up and time is clicking by, and will it all arrive? Will the shipment come in? I don't know. It makes me a little bit apprehensive.
We got our work cut out for us, so
Let's
we've got to get with you and get this stuff ordered. And I do need it really, really soon.
We'll get it quickly.
I had 2 weeks, and I think now I'm sitting on like a week and a half.
It's rushing, and I think it might be on its way.
How about, you know, even if it arrives the day before the party, as long as it arrives.
All I need is that party date.
Now that we have all the furniture selected, we still have a lot more to get done before Mary Frances has her party. The next step is getting all the landscaping pulled together.
Today, Ben and I are meeting with a landscape expert, and he's brought an amazing selection of plants that we're going to put in Mary Frances's outdoor living areas.
These little grasses are going to go in the front corners.
Okay.
And then these evergreens are going to go in the back.
I bet these go up front.
Yep, those will go in the front. Now, this planter is going to be against the brick wall, so I've got the height in the back, and you'll be seeing it from the front here.
Perfect.
And then all of these things back here will be permanent. These grasses will be permanent, but then this area right in front is where the annual flowers are going to go, and these will change out. So, say in the early spring, you can have these violas, and then in the summer, you can plant begonias or something else in there. And so that way you're not changing out the entire planter.
The ferns that Matthew brought from Mary Frances's planter box are going to be great year-round because they're evergreen and they don't really need a lot of care. And those violas in front, even though they're seasonal, they're very low maintenance and will add a beautiful pop of color.
So how often are we going to need to water these?
You want to water them really good the first time to get the soil to filter in down around them. Soak it really good.
Okay.
And then probably once a day. Containers tend to dry out faster than plants out in the yard.
Right.
So probably once a day.
The planters along the brick wall present a great opportunity for us to add some color. And because she does entertaining all year round, we're going to add some perennials that'll look great all year. We're also putting pyracantha vines between the arches. This way, when they grow, they can be trained to grow around them, and that will accent the beautiful brickwork. Now we just have to show it to Mary Frances. I really hope she likes it. The landscape's in place in Mary Frances Rudy's outdoor living spaces. It's time to show her how it looks.
Oh, I love this.
What do you think?
Oh, this is great. Oh, I love it. I love the containers.
Do you like the color? You're like, they all match.
They match.
It doesn't look like a collection.
Cute.
Well, come over here. Okay, now check out the wall over here.
Oh,
what do you think?
Well, tell me how this is going to work.
Well, this is great because it was planted so that it leaves the arches so that you can see the detail. And these, Matthew's actually going to train them to go up and over, so they're going to grow down the wall. Cover all of that. During the spring and summer, you're going to have beautiful white flowers, and during the fall, you're going to have these amazing red berries on it.
I know that plant, so that is wonderful.
You happy?
I'm very, very happy.
Matthew's landscaping looks great. It adds a splash of color and life to the area. Now all we have to do is bring in furniture and accessories and make it complete.
Well, it's been the running joke since we first met with Mary Frances that she has an overabundance of firewood, and I think we came up with a wonderful solution. And Jonathan Wells, who builds a lot of custom pieces for us, did these great shelving units that are made out of eastern red cedar, and man, they look fantastic. They're going to be functional, and I'm so excited to see it with all the other pieces in the room.
So the furniture's arriving.
Yeah.
So let's get the rest of this room here pulled together, and I think we're going to have a finished outdoor space. This looks great.
They look really great. I think all the pieces of the puzzle are coming together. Each one of us have our own part to play, and so I see it's really starting to look great.
Is this the bed that I ordered in?
Yeah, sure is.
This is awesome. I love it.
Well, we're going to hang it about a foot probably in front of those columns, give it a little bit of swing room while still giving you the access to all the area there. And hanging it by these eye hooks on each end with some rope.
Good. I'm so excited. It's great.
Everything is looking fantastic. I'm so happy with the selections that we've made and the way everything has come together. Man, this place is just going to shine.
Okay. Let's put these here. All right.
I think the goal around the fountain is just to make it a more welcoming area. And not just have plantings, but have some seating and something that invites you to come and hang out.
These look great.
They do, don't they?
Wow, they're going to make such a difference.
Huge amount of difference in here. I mean, they block the sun. Wow. Everything.
Putting in mesh curtains, we've managed to shelter this area from the sun and the elements. And it's really giving it a great indoor feel.
Almost got it.
Yeah. Guys, this looks great. It arrived.
This area looks so much bigger.
Let me help y'all. Y'all, this is looking great.
A lot of people may not realize it, but there are many decorative accessories that are made for exterior uses.
That is made to go outside. Can you believe it?
I know, that's awesome.
Isn't that nice?
There are even paintings that are made of weatherproof materials that can be left out all year long.
Y'all, this looks good.
Yeah.
Good job.
It's really
All
good.
of you.
Good job.
All right.
Today is the big day. Mary Frances gets to see how her outdoor living space turned out. I cannot wait for her to see it. I think it's beautiful, and I sure hope she does too.
Oh, wow. Oh, I can't believe it. I was overwhelmed when I first saw what they had done, because I just wasn't expecting it to all go together so well. Oh, my wood! I love this!
What do you think?
What do you think?
Oh, wow.
Nice. I love the new storage units for all the firewood. They turned out amazing. They look, in a way, kind of like a piece of furniture outside, sculpture. It's just kind of a really cool organic idea that I'm very pleased with.
Oh, this is just great.
What do you think? Sectional
I just love it.
Isn't this nice? And look at the console. Isn't that great? And you can serve and fill all of those little bottom with drinks and ice.
Isn't that going to be great? Tell me about my curtains.
These are great. These are netting. And they close, and they have got this really nice little magnets in them so they can close, connect.
Keep the mosquitoes
Keeps
out.
the mosquitoes. And you know what's interesting? We were installing the other day, and it knocks off the sun, and it makes this feel kind of cozy even in the bright day light. I just love it.
This room feels so much bigger, doesn't it?
Well, it looks like a room.
Yeah.
The living area really looks like a living area. It doesn't look like an outdoor porch. And the sectional sofa is going to get so much more use now because it's more area for people to sit and to sit in front of the fire. And you're going to be all facing that area. The accessories were wonderful. It just has this really inviting feel. What's next?
There's a lot more.
You got to go see the fountain area out here.
I think the goal with the fountain area was just to invite people to come and sit down and enjoy how beautiful it is, and not just surround it with plants, but add some accessories and some seating that just, it makes it more of a place to hang out, and I think we've done that.
I love this. The seats.
You see my madness now? You can sit here and have a drink and kind of be casual.
See, we didn't really use this area before because there was nowhere to sit.
Yeah.
And this is great. Oh, wow.
This is the best place to hang out.
Oh, I love it. I love these seats and the ottomans.
And
oh, and my bed.
You got to try this bad boy out. Have
My
a seat.
swinging bed.
Have a seat on this.
Oh, I love it. Y'all, come on.
Look, see? Hey, what do you think? Isn't it nice?
Oh, it's perfect.
The challenge in this project was to create a comfortable outdoor living space that could stand up to the elements. We accomplished this by using a plastic woven wicker furniture and weather-resistant acrylic fabric.
Well, it sounds like to me we're done here.
You know what's happening tonight.
I think it's party time.
I love to entertain. I love to have parties, and it's just exciting. You know, I'm having this party tonight, and I cannot wait to see and hear how all my friends are going to accept all the new things that we've done. I love it.
We had so much fun.
Y'all did a great job.
It was so much fun.
You did a great job, and I can't believe you pulled it together this quick. The seat, now swing a little bit. Go ahead, let's give it a little swing, see?
Yeah, I love it.
Isn't this cool? Come in and let's cheers.
Cheers. Thank you for everything. I hope you like it. It looks so good. You like it? Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers to Ben. Cheers.